So before, if you did want to go into a game, I just wanted to first talk about how do we not die to ganks.
That is one thing I'm very susceptible to, and it's mostly because I don't place any wards like in fucking
Hmm.
Top River,
What if
and
I
it's
said
mad
you
troll.
didn't really need to place wards to not die to ganks? Would that
Oh,
help?
okay, yeah, go on.
Okay. Well, sometimes you do. If you're playing against like a Nunu who's gonna gank you level 2, you probably want to ward.
Yeah,
Um,
Yeah.
but the general gist of it is what we were just doing with the waves, is building a big wave. The thing about that, I kind of want to. Sarah, have you got Epic Pen?
Uh, yeah. I do.
Can you
I
draw
need to
like
stop. Let
a
me stop
a
the screen.
green and an amber and a red zone of where you might die to a gank?
They just swap.
I swear I've seen those diagrams before.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, draw
I
like
think it's on
wherever.
you want to keep your wave if you're like wanting a gank, like at the ridge, at your ridge
Yeah.
by the tower, right?
So what is the advantage if Sarah draws this line?
Of what
It's
line?
what is this line?
What is that line?
I'm not sure
What is
what
that
line
line?
Sarah's doing. She said, oh,
Okay.
well, you just said draw a line. You didn't say what line.
Yeah, you didn't
I
say
would,
what line.
That's the line I'm talking
I would
about, right?
actually
That's
draw
too
it.
thick. Sorry, that's too
I
thick.
would actually draw it from top to bottom, like more diagonally to the bottom.
Oh,
Oh
well,
no,
like
no,
this?
yeah,
Okay.
kind of, but more towards.
Kind of?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much.
It's
Like
like,
that, yeah. It's basically
yeah.
like that. So if the wave is around where that line is, or
Mm.
closer to your tower or whatever, why does that feel good in some cases? In what cases would that feel good?
It makes your enemy laner extremely gankable usually.
Right, but why would
Um,
it make you feel good and not
because
the
I'm
other?
not out in the open. No one can come up behind me and
Yeah.
basically flank
So
from river.
where's your nearest point of safety?
My nearest point of safety would
Yeah,
the tower is very
tower.
close as well.
Yeah. So let's say you take a shitty trade and it's there.
Mm.
Do you feel that bad about that? Do
No,
you think
not
you're gonna die?
particularly.
Probably not gonna
No.
die.
I like this area on Shen because you can E them when they get too close to tower as well.
Exactly. So you can play it. You can play more aggressive than you usually can
Yeah.
because your point of safety is a lot closer.
Mm.
So in that area, you should feel pretty safe. You should feel a bit more loose, like you want to play a bit looser. Poke a bit more at your enemy.
Yeah.
Safe.
Safe.
But obviously, you still
Safe.
have to respect if the jungler isn't showing. You don't know where they are. You're not gonna just E in, even if you're in this zone. Like you're not gonna E out into the outside of this zone.
Mm.
Hmm.
Even though you want to play looser, you could. You have to think. Let's say like the enemy jungler is Kane. If Kane is here, you could just E over this wall.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't E forward unless I know where he is, for example.
Yeah.
But you can like walk up in Q and then trade them with Q, and then if Kane shows up, you E away,
Mm.
something like that. Let's draw the amber zone. Where are you kind of likely to die from a gank, but you'll probably get out if you have flash. Let's say that.
A big chunk of like the center, surely. Like down that middle strip.
Yeah, I would say I
Hmm.
would actually kind of connect it from like you see the alcove, like the bit in the middle, at the
Yeah.
Yeah.
top of that bush, I would say, and then just draw it straight down the middle of river.
Oh,
Like
down the
yeah,
middle of
I
river.
would not be standing anywhere near that. Yeah,
Okay. Got it. Like down here.
yeah.
Mm.
There's a bit more room,
Right.
but yeah, that's better to be safe than
That would
sorry,
be
eh?
fine. Yeah.
So there, in this little area, the blue to yellow, you could die to a gank, but it's quite unlikely if you save like your E or something.
Yeah. Semi-safe.
Semi-safe.
Then we have the
Semi-safe.
danger zone.
Then anything like, let's just draw like another line to say this is the danger zone, and then this is just your trolling.
Yeah.
This side of
Uh,
it. So that's the danger zone, and anything beyond the pink is, if you're there, you need to want to get the fuck out,
Yeah.
or you
You
know.
should be there because they're dead and you're slapping their tower and you know where their jungler is.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, it's very troll.
You need to have a reason for being there, basically.
Yeah.
You need to convince yourself that it's okay to be there. So why is this relevant when we're talking about wave management? So
Because you want to be able to push your wave into each one of those areas depending on how your lane's going, where the jungler is.
You want to you want to spend no time in the danger zone or the
Yeah.
reason zone.
Have it back as far as possible most of the
Exactly, for
time.
as long as possible.
Yeah.
And then once you decide, okay, I can crash this wave, you want to do it as fast as possible because that's when you're going to be at your most vulnerable.
Yeah.
So let's say they crash the wave into your tower. Where's the wave going to start?
If they crash the wave into my tower, it's
Yeah.
going to start at the safety point.
It's going to
Well,
start the safety
beyond
point.
that, but
Yeah. So then what you do when you last hit is you build up like 1 or 2 more waves, and maybe it gradually moves forward, and now it's in like where that blue line is, like the semi-safe zone.
yeah.
Then when it gets to there and you've got like 2 or 3 waves,
Hmm.
you're going to have around like 12 caster minions. They're the ones that do damage,
Yeah.
helping you push. So it's not just your damage, it's your minion wave's damage that's going to help you push the wave into their tower faster.
Mm.
So you can actually, from this semi-safe zone, just hard push the wave and just never go into the danger zone or the reason zone.
Yeah. You hard shove it from the
Just
get-go.
hard
That
shove
way
it.
it resets at
You
their tower.
build up 2 waves like Sarah's drawn. The pink wave is your wave.
Yeah.
Their wave is the 6 blue ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As soon as one of the waves come in, you time that with, okay, now I'm gonna go. You hard push it, and then you never end up in the danger or reason zone.
Mm.
So then you can't die to a gank.
Mhm.
Unless you somehow die in the semi-safe zone, which is, that's questionable. I don't know how you did that, if that happened.
Usually people's waves end up here, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, exactly.
you're just sort of stuck up here, and
So
then
let's say
you
what
know,
Sarah
some
said. Let's
ganks.
say the wave lands in the safe zone, and you're like, oh well, I need to push my wave. For some reason, you're thinking like that. So then you start hitting the wave. You manage to clear it, and then the wave goes up, and it lands on that line of danger zone, reason zone. You've got 6 minions. They've got 6 minions.
It's just gonna kind of stick there for a
It's
while.
stuck there. You've got no. Your minion wave is tiny, so
Mm.
so that you have no protection. Think of like a huge minion wave as a portable tower. Your point
Yeah.
of safety is like a lot closer. You're bringing it with you.
Mm.
So if you hard push, you'll end up in that spot. You won't have your safety net of minions, and you're either gonna get all ins by your other guy, your laner. Say it's a Darius and he lands an E on you, you're just dead. If you have no safety net of minions. Or you're just going to get ganked and you're going to die because you can't push the wave fast enough.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that really does. The visualization of this kind of stuff really helps as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't want to talk about it while we're like doing 1v1s because there's no way
Yeah.
to make sense of it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Definitely, this really helps. I've screenshotted and saved as well.
Nice.
Amazing. That's good.
Nice, pretty pictures. Thank you.
Great picture. All good.